Hey guys, this is MultiClassicGamer here, and today I decided to say screw it. We're not doing Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex today. In fact, we're never gonna do it again. I'm totally just saying screw to the LP because I hate that game. I officially hate it with a passion right now. So I'm never going to play a game ever again, and I'm just going to finish Revenge of the Flying Dutchman right now, and then yeah, and this will probably be my last ever LP. I'm never gonna do another LP ever again, because LPing just sucks, okay? I'm tired of all this editing crap. That's why I'm recording on the television, like I'm going back to my old recording style, just because I hate editing LPs. It's stupid, okay? So we're gonna hit continue, and we're gonna go to the very last level of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, and then finish the LP, and then that'll be it, okay? So I hope you guys like that idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna enter a password right here, and that will take you to the final battle of the game, and that'll be it. Because it's awesome being able to beat a game that fast. So let's enter it right now. I'm definitely not looking at cheatcodes.com as I'm entering this, just so you guys know. Okay, look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Dutchman's do. Let's go. Yeah. Mr. Genie, I mean Mr. Flying Dutchman, sir. I found all your treasures. So you did. You took too long, though, and I need more treasure now. What about my wishes? I found all your treasures. Well, I have a brand new crew now, so I'm setting sail to find even more treasure. Ah ha ha ha. SpongeBob, I don't want to be a pirate. SpongeBob, look what you got us into. Yeah, you go, Gary. I mean, Gary is by far the most intelligent character in the game. Do something, SpongeBob. Aye, the Krusty Krab will have no one to run it. I'll go out of business. That's the most important thing to remember, everyone, is that the Krusty Krab will go out of business. What are you doing with my friends? They're my new crew now. So long, you little sponge. Ah ha ha. A-sailing we will go. Ah ha ha. Oh no, the Flying Dutchman sailed away with all my friends. This looks like a job for... But today is bingo night at the retirement home, so that means I'll have to save them by myself. Yeah, because that's how we roll. We do things on our own. Yeah. Because the world is not complete unless you can do things on your own, Otherwise, just life just sucks, and it ruins everything about, living and whatnot. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to these power-ups, and I'm not even gonna explain how to switch between power-ups, because that's just stupid. So yeah, here we go. This game, I definitely do not hate this version of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I definitely do not hate it because I actually think that it's too difficult for little children, even though that's what it was directed at. I definitely don't hate this version of Revenge of the Flying Dutchman because of that. I definitely don't hate it because I'm having a lot of difficulty right now, and I'm a 17-year-old who's playing this. I definitely do not hate this version, because that's how I feel. I think that every kids game should be impossible for little children to beat, and extremely difficult for kids my age to beat, even though it's not directed at us. Yeah, definitely. This game is very awesome because of that. And I agree with what the game makers were going for when they did that. So that is why you all should as well. Because that's what makes a video game awesome, is being impossible to win. That definitely does not defeat the purpose of
you know, the fun that you could be having, you know? That's just how I feel. So, yeah. These boots are definitely not helpful at all, because they make you go so high, and you want to be as low as possible. Yeah. Now I gotta switch to the karate chop to chop through these walls. Get it? I said chop, as in karate chop. I am so funny today. I definitely do not hate this game because of that. What it just did there. Yeah. This game is still awesome, as always. I am never going to hate this game ever, because it is awesome. It makes me happy. Yeah. I guess this is how you're supposed to do that. See, I love this game because, you know, you have to pay the price for not knowing what to do the first time you do something. And that's what makes it so awesome, is that it punishes you for playing it blind. And it also punishes you if you want to, you know, challenge yourself, even though you're playing a SpongeBob game. And SpongeBob games, as we all know, must be impossible in order to be fun. Otherwise, this fun thou speakest of cannot exist. Yes, that is the truth. Watch out for this monster here. He's definitely not annoying and, like, cheap. A cheap placement. I mean, look at that beauty. Oh, you may have noted that the game did not start me off with full health. You see, I've got, right on the bottom of the screen here, I got 8 units of health available, yet the game only starts me off with 3. I definitely do not hate this game because of that. I also do not hate it because they don't, you know, give you that much underwear very often. Notice how underwear is the main source of health in this game, unlike the port of the GameCube, which sucks totally. I mean, I just hate it so much, because it's just too easy to be a kid's game, you know? You know what I'm saying here? Exactly. Looks like we're gonna have to use our normal bubbles. I don't know what the game means by normal bubbles. I guess that means the bubbles that come out of your bum or something? I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, would you consider those bubbles to be normal? Because I certainly would. And anything that MCG considers normal is very normal, because I am awesome like that. Oh look, we get to cross the green slime. This is definitely not my first time going through this part of the game. Definitely not. Because I am very, very awesome at this game. Hey look, we are now on the Dutchmans Ship. And I definitely do know exactly what to do. Because I definitely did not only make it this far using passwords, you know. Because this game is not that hard, you know. It's just... And if it is, well, that's a good thing, because I hate games that are too easy for little kids. You know? It just defeats the whole purpose of it being a kid's game, you know? This is definitely not too hard to get through, even though I'm struggling. Silly me for being so terrible. That was definitely not cheap at all. I definitely saw that coming. Oh my god. This game is so awesome. I'm almost sorry that this is my very, very last LP. Well, at least trial and error has saved me here. I did not get hit by the barrel this time. I guess that means I'm awesome. Oh yeah, one other thing I'd like to point about this game. The controls are definitely not difficult. They definitely are not, weird, like, hard to get used to, It's definitely not the way they are. And I would know that because I'm an expertise on gaming after all. Duh. It should be obvious. Why, without my advanced knowledge of gaming, nobody would know that the version of Super Mario Bros. 2 that came out in the United States of America is actually not the original Super Mario Bros. 2. Because the original Super Mario Bros. 2 is clearly the game that I'm playing right now. And it's just fact because it has SpongeBob in it. So anything that has SpongeBob in it is the original version of everything. Okay? So let's continue on with our adventure through the Dutchman's Ship, which sails in the morning. Because, Spadinner references are definitely not annoying at all. Oh, I definitely know what to do here. I definitely can easily tell that it is impossible to make this jump right here. Well, I guess I'm supposed to go back, but I'm not totally sure on that. I definitely know exactly what to do here, guys. Just letting you know that. I'm definitely not trying random crap out here just to see if it works. Alright, let's continue on because I am so awesome right now that I definitely knew that you're supposed to do this. I definitely knew that, guys. Just letting you know, okay? Just letting you know in case you ever start to doubt me. Which, if you did, I would hate you so much. So let's go through the store and see what lies. Oh my god, that is the best graphical picture of the Dutchman I have ever seen. Definitely better than the show. Hey look, it's SpongeBob's pet doohickey or whatever. Gary, now I just have to find the others. That was definitely not paranormal. There should be an episode of Paranormal Investigation on that. I definitely do know whether or not that is actually a show in real life. I definitely know that. I definitely know that I am supposed to continue on through here. But I definitely know as well that you cannot go through there at this point. So, we're going to try something else here. We're going to try using the bounce bubbles, because that's how awesome I am. And I definitely did not just forget for a second that I had the bounce bubbles. Because, as you guys know, I am very awesome. And I'm definitely not just saying that just to say it. I'm definitely legitimately saying that. I am definitely not getting frustrated here and definitely not knowing what to not do right now. Alright, I definitely knew that you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to go back this way and just do random stuff just to figure out what to do, you know. definitely saw that barrel coming, as you could see there, because I did not get hit by it. I love how SpongeBob says, "Ow, ow, ow," whenever he gets hit. There are definitely a lot of things about this version of Revenge of Flying Dutchman that make it way more awesome than the stupid GameCube version. I mean, in the stupid GameCube version, they have this ridiculous thing where you go around collecting jellyfish as part of the percentage that you get towards the end of the game. And that just makes it suck. I mean, any game where you have to collect stuff to get 100% is stupid. Another awesome example of that would be Donkey Kong 64. Because that game sucks. Anyone who does an LP of that game is stupid. I mean, let's be honest here, people. I definitely did expect that jellyfish to pop that bubble, and I was just doing it, you know, just to show that to you guys. Definitely not to figure things out for myself. Let's see, we've been recording for 16.5 minutes here. So, let's continue on our adventure through the Dutchmans Ship. Now I just realized that you're supposed to bring the bounce. I mean, I knew all along that you need to bring the bounce bubble in here and use that to get past that barrier. I definitely knew that. I definitely knew that was going to happen if I fell through there. I definitely wasn't thinking that you would die if you went through there. Okay. I just did that to show you guys that if you fall down, you basically have to start over the room, but it does not cost towards your lives. Now I'm catching these jellyfish just for the heck of it. You know, because catching jellyfish is always fun. Everyone knows that. But not those who play the Revenge of Flying Dutchman GameCube version. Definitely not them. Because that just sucks. I definitely do have an idea on what I'm supposed to do here. I just... It would seem that I definitely do know that I need the floating bubble to get up there. And I definitely do know where to get that. Alright, let's keep on searching for that. Wait. Let's search somewhere else, shall we? Okay. Now let's get on up there. And definitely not figure out, go exactly in the direction of the floating bubble. Because I know exactly where to get that on the Dutchman's ship. Look at that. Look at that underwear as it appears on the bottom of the screen. Such beauty. Now, it's definitely not just wander around and definitely not just try and find out where the floating bubble is on their own, shall we? Let's just know where it is and go to it, shall we? I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. guys. So, I got everything I need. I am now going to fight the final boss of the game now. I will meet you guys at the final boss, okay?